The Captain's Log Radio with your host, Captain Jonathan Moss.
Hey, welcome to the Captain's Log Radio. I'm Captain Jonathan Moss. This is our Tackle Box Tip segment presented by Icon Coolers. And I've got the one and only Kastaway Joe Kulis with me today. And he's got a hunting tip. Now, I don't have any land, but if I had a plot of land and I wanted to prepare for hunting season, we were going to be working on food plots. Joe, what do you got for us when it comes to food plots?
Well, the important thing is you got to start probably summer, late summer for a fall food plot. Okay, say you have clover in your food plot. You want to cut it at the right time, because when you cut clover, it rejuvenates and it grows again. So you want to gauge it like 2 weeks before you're going to hunt the area. So then you go in there, which is I did actually today. I was on the brush hog all day. And so you want to cut it so within because it'll start growing, and like in about 2 weeks it'll be maximum, but then there's all good fresh food for your deer, which are going to attract them to your food plot. And for fall, if you're putting in brassicas, which is a great thing, I would say probably about the end of August, you need to get into the plot, say you had brassica and then through the summer weeds and stuff took over. You need to cultivate it, cult it into the ground and let it sit for a couple weeks, then do it again to make sure everything you've got has been killed. And then you can get in there. And the thing about putting a brassica, which is turnips, and they like I use a lot of frigid forage stuff that is designed for deer hunters. You just want to put it on lightly. You don't want to overdo it. And it's a bit of a trick, because you could actually put too much seed and then it's tight and doesn't grow. And then you could run out and not have enough. So we came up with a cool way of doing it. After I had my field ready, I took my 2-seater Kubota, and in the back on the seat, I bought just a handheld small electric seeder that throws out seed. He sat on the back of the vehicle, put the seeds in the spreader, and I would drive, and we would gauge how it was coming up. So when I saw how much he would see how much he was using, I could then regulate my speed. So I used the speed of the vehicle to put down the correct amount of seed. And you can we planted, 2 acres in 15 minutes maybe. Wow. Because I worry on driving, and he just would hold it there and watch it. So, but then, you need moisture. So all you need is soil contact. So after you spread it, then you go over it with a cultipacker, which is a series of wheels, just to get it so it's contacts with the soil. Or if you're lucky enough to have rain, that'll take care of it too. So there's the 2 ways. But that way you can get a good plot in time. But if it's clover, just gauge your time when you're going to go. If you're working with the brassicas, you want it planted by early September.
Awesome. Good intel. This is great stuff. And this is stuff that you figure out after doing it and doing it and doing it. And you'll see your success rate. If you're trying to feed your animals, you're trying to bring them in for harvest, you've got to be ready. You've got to be focused, engaging that. That way, when the time comes to eat, they're coming in to eat. And when it's time to harvest, it's time to harvest.
Exactly.
Anyway, Joe Kulis, thanks for being here. This is the Captain's Log Radio, our Tackle Box Tip segment, presented by Icon Coolers. See you guys next time.
Thanks for listening to the Captain's Log Radio with your host, Captain Jonathan Moss.